made your first command, that's cool. You can't really do anything with it except for maybe give yourself items and stuff. There's obviously a lot more stuff you can do. It depends on what you want to do. But this time we're going to cover events. So let's say you want to make join messages or something. Okay, so let's say we want to show a message when someone joins, like a join message. So we need to make a private void onPlayer join. Name doesn't really matter, but it makes sense to name it that. Then we need to add it to the event. So that's under u.events. Then we have to import rocket.unturned.u.events.onPlayerConnected. Say plus equals onPlayer joined. Now it's going to tell us it doesn't have the right stuff. It doesn't have the right arguments. So we need to find that delegate. We just need to type in OnPlayerConnected. We'll find the event. It'll bring us to the delegate, which pretty much tells us the two arguments it needs. It needs an unturned player and an object and an async callback. Okay, we just need to copy that. All it needs is an unturned player. So we go to an unturned player, and we can do whatever we want. So let's say ChatManager.say. I'm going to say the text is. Alright, so let's use an interpolated string. We say player.displayName just joined the server. Yeah, let's give it a color. So color no dot. We're gonna have to import Unity engine. Color dot red. Let's make it red. Why not? And it should like that. We can save, we can build. Then we can try to connect to the server. Okay, so now we're going to connect to the server again, but I want to bring my attention to the console here. So we can see the message pop up when I connect. You see it says connected, and then in chat is, okay, apparently it doesn't show on console, but that's fine. In chat it says, hey, I just joined the server. In chat it says I just joined the server, so we are good to go. That's how you make an onJoin event. OnLeave events are pretty much the same, but I'll show you how to do it anyway. So we make another private void onPlayerLeave. And it takes an unturned player. And then we could just say the exact same thing, but just left the server. And then we duplicate this, we just say OnPlayerDisconnected, add onPlayerLeave. There are more events though, but I'm just going to show you this real quick. Okay, so I'm connecting a different client to the server real quick. You'll see that they joined the server. So, alright, I just joined the server. It said they joined the server. And if I... Okay, and then if I leave the server, just click exit. And it'll say they just left the server. So it's working fine. Yep. The way Chat Manager works is if you go over the character limit, it'll pretty much throw an error. It'll say chat message too long. If you use UnturnedChat.Say, it'll make a new message where the last message cuts off. The only problem is if you are using color tags in your message, color tags are, so we could say color equals hashtag, that's solid white. So we could say this text is white. This text is white, and we could say this text isn't, or something. Well, let's pick an actual color, like FFE. I don't know what color that is, but it's a valid color. Then we say this text isn't white, so that's how color tags work. But if, let's just say the message is too long and it gets cut off in between, it doesn't get cut off like right here. It has to get cut off right here. And that chat will look, let's just say buggy. I'll put up a picture of an example. So if you're going to be using color tags like this, use ChatManager.say and don't go over the color or chat limit. If not, you can use UnturnedChat.Say. That will show up on the console, which might be what you want. Oh, that's a capital S for UnturnedChat.Say. Sorry. So that's up to you. They work the same, just one slightly different. Okay, so what if we wanted to say maybe log whenever someone got damaged or something? Maybe like combat time or something. I don't know. So we need to use something called damagePlayerRequested, because might as well listen to it. damagePlayerRequested comes from this handler, which just takes. Okay, this is easy. Never mind. I'm just gonna copy paste this. So let's just copy. Paste, we got OnPlayerDamaged, paste, there we go. There's so much easy stuff. Let's go. Okay, so our event should look like this. We can delete this. We need damage player parameters and should allow. So we're going to go ahead and say, okay, so we can split these parameters. We could say unturned player, and let's also do one for killer equals parameters dot player and parameters dot killer. Is this not? Oh, there's C Steam IDs. All right, sorry. C Steam ID like that. There we go. What? Oh, it's just a player. Okay. Sorry, that's a C-Steam ID. There we go. So we can say, let's just log the C-Steam ID, because I know there's an issue with zombies when they hit you because they do not have a valid C-Steam ID. So we're gonna log killer.mSteamID. That pretty much, oh, .toString. That just gets the string of it pretty much. There we go. It's easy enough. And then we build. We start. I'm gonna go get a hot pocket. Just go get hit by a zombie. I'm fairly certain this literally just makes it so we can't get hit by zombies, which is not good. No, it doesn't. But it still should error. Okay, you see it prints out 901387115. Yeah, that is not a Steam ID. All Steam IDs start with a 7. So, or 765. So all we need to do is check to see if the Steam ID starts with 765. Which we can do very easily. So all we gotta do, we gotta say if killer.mSteamID.toString.starts with 795. I think that's what I said. Wait, let me make sure that's right. No, sorry, 765. 765. My bad. Starts with 765. Just in parentheses. Then we return, because that means it's a zombie. Or no, if it doesn't, let me fix that. Okay, if it doesn't start with 765, then we return because it's a zombie. Now we can do stuff like UnturnedChat.Say. You can interpolate the message. We can say player.display. Nope. Display. What? Oh, okay, you're right, because it's not an unturned player. So player.name. Just hit unturned player.from CSteamID killer. Oh wait, no, not just hit. Was just hit by killer. What? Okay, here we go. Dot display name. Actually, no, let's do that up here. Let's do that up here. Unturned player killer player equals that. Then we can say killer player dot display name. Oh, okay. For damage. Let's just say that. There's more stuff you can get. You can get like where the what limit was in, what gun it was. Like you can get all that stuff, but no. Let's not for now. And build. Start. Okay, so I'm gonna connect a second player to the server as well. It's just gonna be another computer that's gonna connect to it, so I can go hit it. Okay, so now that he's out of the group, I'm gonna just hit him once. Okay, so that's weird. Actually, I'm not sure why it shows that. I think that's name and then Steam name. Hopefully there's a way around that, but I was just hit by me for 20 damage. So if I like, hold on. What if I kill him? Let's see. For 5 damage, for 109 damage. Oh, I see, because I hit myself with the splash damage, right. Okay, but that did enough damage for it to be lethal, that's for sure. So if you want to do that, you might want to make it clamp out at 100. So it only says like, or if it's 100, then kill them or something. You know, something like that. Or just on player death, because that's also a thing. But yeah, that's kind of the basics of events. You can find all the events in the object browser, of course. Another thing, there is a Discord server specifically for this where you can go through, you can ask questions and plug in development. People can ask stuff. It's quite useful for anyone starting off. Next episode, we're going to talk about how to set up your Rocket plugin to work with MySQL databases. So, see you then. Goodbye.